All right, welcome back to another episode, a new installment in the series of the Volley Nerds Arm Swing Breakdowns. This one is coming at you in June of 2021, right after the Pottstown Rumble, and this is also the first time that I have ever met the out-of-system boys. So we're doing a special episode today. We are doing Joe Worsley with his team in Germany. We're going to do a breakdown of his arm swing on his jump serve. So, first and foremost, we are looking for three things. We are looking for the spinal flexion and extension, basically the first part of the swing, which is the pike, the abdominal movement, which propels the upper body forward in relation to the hips. We are looking for shoulder rotation around the central axis, and we are looking for the rotation of the lower arm around the upper arm. Three parts, all right? So we're going to go through it full speed first. Really fast movement, really aggressive swing. Another great feature of this jump serve in particular, he has a very measured approach. It's not too fast, it's not out of control. Very smooth, gets into a good position. Broad jumps forward to add more power to his swing. Alright, so let's start with the draw. Right here, gets his arms up. So he starts with a little bit of a high draw. You can see right here, his arm comes up above his shoulders just a little bit. And then he pulls back into position, and right here at the full draw, got a nice straight line between both arms, and that is pretty significant reverse rotation in comparison to the hips, which are rotating forward. You can see they start at that angle and then move to completely flat as his arm stays back. This is very, very good for generating power. So in the initial draw phase, we also want to look at the lower arm position, which is this right here. When he gets into full draw, only then, so from this angle, does it start rotating around his upper arm. Now even here, this right here is pretty crazy. So this is the kind of shoulder flexibility that elite jump servers have. This is what is really going to generate a lot of power. This is the utilizing the stretch shortening cycle, the stretch reflex to its absolute maximum. This is not a normal position for most people. Most people would not be able to get their arm into this range. And this is also one of the reasons why I wanted to do Joe Worsley, is because his jump serve is particularly impressive. So right here, this is where we get into the pike now. You can see the spine is in extension, and then as he rotates, it starts to flatten out, and all that power that he generates goes up into the hand. Last part of this is as that arm rotates around and comes forward, he gets full extension right here onto contact, and all of the spinal movement, all of the core finishes forward and through into the arm, and even then he maintains a really nice controlled position into his landing. Everyone, real quick note, everyone will say, oh, he landed on one leg, that's not safe. But he doesn't really land on one leg. This is something that I would note for everybody. One-legged landings aren't true one-legged landings most of the time. So when you see that second foot come down, it's almost like he skipped forward and actually spread between both feet. So, phenomenal jump serve, phenomenal mechanics. Getting this right here, for all you young players, if you can manage to improve your mobility, not flexibility, mobility, because just being able to get here doesn't mean that you'll have a strong serve. You also need to be strong enough to utilize that position to create this whip. And Also, of note, great serve right into the seam. So, that was the jump breakdown, the arm swing breakdown of Joe Worsley. It was an absolute pleasure to meet Joe Worsley, Gage, Micah Ma. Good luck on the rest of your tour, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.